sure. Big Daddy, the one that dies, and then like it
Chief Daddy.
Chief Daddy.
Have you not seen Chief Daddy on Netflix?
No, I don't know.
The only thing I'm trying to finish Haunting of Hill House.
On Netflix?
On Netflix,
I tried watching that one time and I was watching it at night time by myself.
It's good.
And
it's
then,
good.
Fam, it was a
good,
bit of a
bro.
madness.
It's mad, but it's good,
like,
bro.
What is it? What's it about?
I need someone to watch this with.
Oh, bro, it's mad though.
What's it about?
It's mad. It's
like horror thing, isn't it?
It's a bit like horror. Yes.
I want to watch some. I want to watch some horror stuff, man, but there's no one to watch it with.
Bro,
Everyone's
watch Haunting on Hill House. Yeah, it's not bare scary, but it's quite creepy.
I want to watch it, and I want to watch it.
I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it.
I want to watch, and I want to watch the whole.
I heard it's dead.
You know, The Conjuring. I want to watch the whole franchise.
Bro, I saw you watched some of it. In
No, there's bears. You know,
Annabelle. We watched it.
Yeah, but you know, there's like Annabelle comes home. The Nun. That's all. That's
Annabelle 2 as well.
Yeah, and there's the Nun. The Nun one.
Annabelle.
I know they're all part of the same. They're all part of the same franchise.
Yeah, the Nun one was the one in the UK. I watched that one.
Is it?
It was in it was based in Tottenham. I can't remember what it was called. It was based on a house.
Oh, Conjuring 2. That was Conjuring 2, no?
Conjuring 2.
Yeah.
I think it's Conjuring 2. It's based on a house in Tottenham.
Is it?
Yeah.
Conjuring 2 was scary though.
Yeah.
You must have seen it.
Yeah, I watched it.
The one in the house.
The one with the scary nun.
Yeah. I just think, and I think I watched the Conjuring. The Conjuring.
There was another one that come after that where it was so shit.
It's like Annabelle. It's like it's one of them Annabelle ones. Creation.
So
Annabelle comes back. I don't know. But the one that got me, the one that the most I've been scared in watching a horror film is you know, the Paranormal Activity.
Oh.
You know the one. I don't know.
Did you watch it in cinema?
Yes, I think.
Because we watched on together.
We watched one in the cinema.
Yeah, that
was
was
free. It might have been free, but it's the one where it's the one where they go to the grandma's house.
That's free. That's what. Bro,
that one is scary.
So you grab my hand like this,
fam.
I remember
that scene where they went into the kitchen and saw them all like holding hands.
Fam, he opened the window.
And he looked.
So witches.
And then they're all just chilling there.
All standing there.
And then they all turn. And they all turn. Oh my god!
I remember that was mad.
God forbid.
Fam.
That's why I don't watch. I don't watch all these horror stuff, man.
It fixes the spirits.
Acting the spirit.
I like it though.
I can't lie.
And then you will just be walking in the dark and you be thinking witch is gonna jump out. Messing up your spirit, fam.
When we was in uni,
yeah, the blessings.
We used to bang. But when we was in uni, we used to bang horror movies, man.
We did still.
We used to bang horror movies all the time.
Get jumpy for no reason.
Do you remember there was some horror movie where like the demon or whatever is in the mirror?
Oh, The Mirror.
It's called The Mirror.
It's called The Mirror.
Bro,
yeah.
I remember, because we watched that.
That film was scary still.
We watched that in Soji's room, innit?
Yeah.
And it was going back
Chris,
home,
you're
yeah.
Forgetting there's one that's scarier than that one.
Hold on, this one, yeah, it was going back from your. Remember, we're going back from your room, your block, and we're going down the lift. And obviously, the lift has got a big mirror in it. Nobody's shining in the mirror.
You see? Look at yourselves.
No, but Chris, you're forgetting the other one that we watched, The Exorcism of
Emily
Rose.
Yeah.
Is it Emily Rose?
Emily Rose.
That one was scary, bro, because it's actually real life. They showed like a real life footage thing, yeah? Real life, yeah? In the end, the demons was talking, saying my name is
Legion.
My name is this, my name is that, my name is this. And it was screaming, and what they did, they in the film, I think they played the real recording. And obviously the demons were speaking in Latin. Fam, I was thinking,
bro, that film is a madness, bro. Nobody was trying to go home after that film, bro.
So what? When you see these churches, when you go to church and then you see all these people, like you touch them and they start shaking and stuff. So what? There are demons in them. Then?
No,
I don't know, bro. That's a bit too intricate for me to discuss.
No.
I just want to know, bro.
There's the Holy Spirit in them, innit?
No, but I've seen like
manifesting.
I've seen like people shaking and that, and they're screaming. You know, and
I don't think there might be. Well, it might be a demon. It might be that there's a demon that they've been facing, kind of thing.
And they're trying to like release it out.
Yeah. It might be a demon they're facing. They're battling with.
That's mad. Because I've always think to myself like, fam, no, I'm not going down for no one.
But you know, like a demon is like it's not like just. It could be anything. Like it could be like an addiction to porn. It could be. Do you know what I mean?
Because I've always wondered, like, is there like sometimes when you're in church and the pastor says, if anyone wants to come out and be blessed, please come out, and you put your hand up, you come out, and then the pastor's praying for each person there, and then some people drop, and then some people don't drop.
Yeah, but he doesn't just say, oh, I'm asking for people to come out if you want a blessing. He says to you, or if you're struggling with something in particular, you should come out. So people who feel like they're struggling or battling with their demons,
they've got the demons in them.
Yeah. You know, you're talking.
Yeah, but it might not be literal demon.
Yeah, it's not an actual demon.
Yeah,
I'm talking about the metaphoric aspect of it, having a demon.
It's like
it's just something you're troubled with. Like, do you know what I'm saying? That you feel like you're constantly battling with that's the struggle. So I feel like that's what happens. So it's not always necessarily a demon.
The demon
not to the
It's
extent
not like
exorcism
the
is
conjuring.
yeah.
No, that kind of thing.
Nah, it's more of like, oh,
So why they be screaming then?
because they're
Some of them
battling
though,
it.
some of them
They want to
battling it,
release.
man.
They want to let go, innit? So the Holy Spirit is.
That's a bit demonish, fam. I can't lie. That's a bit
But,
demonish.
if
why I don't wanna talk about this,
you're
Watch too much horror stories for me to have this
yeah,
conversation.
anyway. What was
I
gonna
always
say?
thought to myself that, fam, I've never gone down, so I must be cleansed, bruv.
Nah.
I've never gone down.
But that's what I'm trying to say. You also have to accept that you want it released from you. Do you know what I'm saying? Like you might think that you're calm, you're cleansed and stuff, but there might be something that's deep down within you
Fam,
that you haven't.
I walked in front of the stage, fam. How much more do I want, fam?
No, I'm saying that before you go,
Yeah.
you have to have that conversation with yourself that you're willing to let go of whatever that's potentially troubling you. You might not think that something's troubling you now. You might not think it's affecting you, but like in 5 years' time, you might think, "Rah, this thing's actually been affecting me for such a long time.
some of them
I'm ready to release."
I think some of them
Joe's preaching, fam.
I think some of them
Joe's preaching hard right now, man.
I'm just making you understand it from my perspective.
Yeah.
Innit?
Everyone has different like
I think some of
perspectives.
them
Yeah,
I don't
exactly.
think some of them are real though.
I don't want to start this conversation. Fam. It's too controversial.
In
fam.
everything, there's pretenders, bro.
Yeah.
for real.
You don't see the video when the pastor went vroom and everyone
Oh,
drops on the floor. Come on, bro.
The fact that it was even recorded,
Hadouken,
fam.
bro.
Yeah,
Like
but
Hadouken.
there's always going to be people
That
to
video
exploit
was so
it.
funny.
That's with everything, man. There's
Yeah,
always
with
gonna be
everything, there's always gonna be
exploit
people.
some
Man did the
stuff.
wave, man went vroom and everyone was dropped.
Dropped, bro.
You can't lie, that's funny, fam. As you can now.
It would have been
No
jokes
way.
if one person just stood.
Yeah. I'm still here.
You
You haven't paid me yet. I'm not gonna trouble you pay me.
remember when we was doing that prayer study thing, yeah? And
Where?
man put his hand
Yeah.
bending like a ruler,
Chris
bro.
likes to mention people's
Trust me,
names,
man.
fam.
They're added
likes
to
to
editing. Oh,
He was bending like a ruler. But I said, I'm not going down.
Why was he forcing his heads?
He was putting his bare hard, bro.
No, but there's been times where, like, the pastor will be touching your
jokes.
thing and you'll be pushing and you're thinking, fam, is it me or is he just?
can do that in force.
Yeah, is he just trying to push me? Like, I don't know if he's trying to push me or if it's actually something with
I'm
me.
so done.
Bro,
Really.
he was bending like this.
You have to put your headphone like this so you don't.
Man
That's
said,
the thing.
imagine.
What are you thinking in that moment in time? You're not thinking about wanting to be released, and that's the point I'm
Yeah,
trying
trust
to
me.
make.
So's going up there. He's going to go fight the pastor. Imagine with his head.
He's trying to prove a point.
I'm thinking, look, I ain't got no demons with me, so you can try and do all this thing, but I ain't got no
That's what I'm
demons.
saying,
I'm calm,
like,
fam.
But he's asked you to come. Why did you go? Why did you go up there?
Just in case I'm at house and I don't.
Yeah, no, makes sense. That makes sense. Why are you going?
If I'm not aware of it, maybe he can find something.
Nah.
Release the thing out, but
So the pastor's gonna say, there's one boy here who needs blessing.
Yeah. So you be like, not me.
He has beard like this.
he said his business.
He'll point at you, yeah. He'll point,
That's
you. He'll say you, and your heart was beating, bro.
Won't even beat, fam. They'll drop.
It's like they say certain things and it's like they're talking to you.
Yeah.
Fam, if they were salesmen, bro.
No, but you have to remember,
That's what salesmen,
there's guys exploiting the system who are salesmen. They're businessmen. They see church as a business.
I was gonna say, you guys hear about how Netflix want to change some of their shows to weekly
I don't mind.
instead of
binge,
monthly,
man.
I don't mind.
instead of all at once.
I'd rather it to be all at once.
Because I ain't got that much time to be binging all the time anyway. So.
But at least you know it's there though.
Yeah, fair
that's
enough.
If I
Watch it
want
at your own
to,
pace.
yeah.
But the thing is, I'm used to weekly releases.
Yeah,
Like with anime.
yeah, exactly.
And so it doesn't really affect me
Doesn't make
too
a
much.
difference, yeah. And I
It
think
depends on the show though, isn't it? Like I feel like with anime, and you got like different with anime. There's so much to watch.
True.
you can
that,
always, yeah.
Like it doesn't matter if
you-
there's not this. I gotta wait till next week. There's
you got
other stuff I
you
can
got something
watch
to watch every day,
or
basically.
read.
You got something to watch every day, basically.
Exactly, but like Power, like for instance, that's going on every week now, bro. I feel like it's just dragging, fam. I don't.
What, they
think-
used to release the whole season?
No. I'm
it's
saying
always
as in like
weekly.
that's one of the shows that's
Okay.
weekly,
It's
Weekly on
innit?
Netflix,
Okay,
yeah.
yeah.
And I don't feel like it bangs enough
Don't
for
bang,
me
man. It's dead,
to
man.
watch it every week.
It's fake, man.
Like something like Stranger Things.
Unrealistic
I
show,
think
man.
they should have made that weekly. Like, I wouldn't mind something like that being a weekly show. Or like Narcos. Was
Yeah.
Narcos?
But I don't
No,
know.
Narcos
I feel like it just
It was
kind
all
of
at once,
defeats-
didn't it?
all
That
at
could have
once,
been
yeah.
weekly.
I
Like
feel
that, I
like it
wouldn't
kind of
mind.
just defeats the object though of
Yeah.
on-demand service.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? You need to be able to have a variety of different shows available.
Yeah.
Like in access. Do you know what I mean?
Plus, you've
But-
paid your money, fam.
Yeah, you paid for it already.
If they're gonna do that, that to a lot of shows, then they need to be like is it Hulu and all of them other things where they add for like there's a free service and then like they put adverts or whatever. But if I'm paying the premium amount, £12 or whatever,
Yeah.
your shows need to be all out.
But I don't think it's Netflix that decides that. It's
Yeah.
up to the people who
Might
are
be
putting
the
out the show.
Yeah,
Yeah, but it's owned by Netflix.
But Netflix can control
They
the
control.
content.
That's the
they
contracts.
They can control it, but at the end of the day, when it comes to how they want it to be released, if it's going to be beneficial for the viewership and for the viewership to release on a weekly basis, they'll do that.
But Netflix are saying their original shows, like so a lot of the shows that maybe we're used to that are coming out like all at once, we're gonna start seeing them come out every week. So let's say something like Stranger Things
I don't think
season 4.
I don't think it'll be all shows though.
No, they never said all, but they just said some. Like,
Yeah.
but if for them to make a statement is definitely is gonna be quite some that we're used to being. Do you know what I mean? Because then they wouldn't need to mention it. They've just slyly just do it.
Yeah.
But for them to to say that, well, this is what we're doing, that's definitely a warning that your next show that's coming out that you're used to like binge watching, that might have to spread for 3 months, 12 episodes.
I can't lie though. When it comes to most shows, I don't mind. I don't mind waiting. I
think for me it depends on the show.
Depends on the show, innit?
Yeah, I don't binge watch that much anymore. The only thing I really binge watched recently is like flipping Black Mirror. Worst case scenario, if I wanted to binge watch something, I'll wait till everything's out.
Yeah, and just
and then watch it then.
Yeah, I think it just depends on the show. It depends on how you watch.
Yeah.
Everyone watches Netflix differently, innit? So
Yeah.
I guess it's kind of good that. Wait, so is Netflix doing it to all their shows or some of their
No,
shows?
they're saying some.
Yeah, I think that's good. I think it's
They
good to
don't
have
have
some
control
shows.
over their original
Yeah.
stuff.
I think it's good to have a mixture. Some shows you can binge watch. Some shows will come out weekly because people
And-
watch Netflix differently, innit?
And it helps sometimes because some certain shows, people watch the whole thing, binge watch the whole thing, and then just spoil it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
That's
But then,
just-
that's I feel like we that's the era we're in, bruv. If you're not gonna watch it, the time it's out, bro. That's your own.
It's your
That's what I
loss.
was just
That's
saying,
your
like,
own, fam. Like
the
Top
whole
Boy
idea
now.
behind
I've just been
on
avoiding.
demand.
I don't see no spoilers. I just avoid.
Yeah.
When I watch it at my own pace.
Yeah.
And like if shows, it depends on how hard they go. Like if it ends up being bare shows, end up being like weekly thing, that will be slightly jarring because I'm
So
gonna
what do
think.
you think about like when a new film is released
Yeah.
and people go to watch it and stuff and then
And you haven't watched it.
and
yet.
you haven't watched it?
Yeah. That's
How do you feel about that? Like, for me, I see both sides in it. I see it. Someone's paid to go and watch it. Do you know what I mean? When it's come out straight away,
Yeah.
they're entitled to talk about it. They
Yeah.
paid
See,
for it.
that's
they've watched it.
that's the point I'm trying to make,
grown
Joe.
up,
Like,
yeah.
then they need to make level. In my opinion, they need to make levels where, like, Netflix, I think, would make PE if they had a service that's, let's say, free or cheaper. They put adverts in it. It's like weekly. You can watch these weekly. But if I pay the full premium thing,
yeah.
I should be able to watch it. Like,
I think it depends. It also
Yeah,
depends on
depends,
the.
man.
So it also depends on the series. You
Some,
don't know what
like,
kind of.
yeah,
content
I
you
don't
have.
mean as a blanket for everything, but some shows.
Some shows, yeah, they would benefit on a weekly
On a weekly
release
thing, yeah,
schedule.
yeah, yeah.
Like for example, Black Mirror. If Black Mirror came out on a weekly basis, it would be
Yeah.
good because you'll watch an episode, none of them are related,
Yeah.
and you'll have a discussion point,
Yeah,
something
yeah,
to
yeah.
think about for the whole week,
Yeah.
and you have something to look forward to for
Yeah,
the
but then the show better it has to bang. It can't be stupid. It can't be dead.
Can't be a week episode.
Sorry?
It can't be weak. The episodes can't be weak. And
yeah, but like for example, the previous systems, the episodes weren't weak.
Yeah, that's what I'm
So-
saying. That's my point because
Yeah.
the newer things, I don't feel like Netflix shows have been that amazing recently. Anyway, they're literally hanging on to like the same shows we've been watching, just new seasons coming out. Do you know what I mean? Like if you go on Amazon now, they got bare new shows that are like they're banging. And
Even
they put-
Apple has released their own like on-demand system.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that
Yeah.
actually. I started watching that
And,
kind of
and the
Road.
price point as well, £5 a month.
Oh, that's alright, but it depends on what shows they
I'm
got
not
though.
paying for it, man.
I started watching that Carnival Road thing on Amazon.
But if you
It's
buy
alright,
if you
innit?
buy any of the new products, you get a free subscription for the year.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, even AirPods.
I don't know about AirPods still. There's a third generation AirPod, isn't there?
what can this one do now?
Right
can,
now.
Can it see memories and
Only
that?
two.
I don't know how far can headphones go, bro.
Did you guys see the thing about if you're working full-time employment, you should give your partner
£400 a
yeah,
month.
That was mad. Still.
Who said that?
These times people are living off.
Who said that? Is that
£400
is it who I think it said?
Yeah,
that said
man. Yeah, see you thought, man.
that.
If
I
I'm
think
working
it's
full time, I have
subjective.
to give my partner
It's
4
always
bills.
going to be subjective, man.
4 bills a month.
It's always going to be subjective because if you're making like 4 bags
bills.
after tax
4 bills a month.
each month,
What, GLA money?
basically, bro.
You're bluffing.
And the thing is, yeah, I don't think they differentiated between like a girlfriend or your wife. So I don't know.
So even if she's your girlfriend, you should give her
Yeah.
£400.
But why? Does she not work?
Ridiculous, man.
Or to just add to the money she got? What's she buying?
It's fucking ridiculous. Did your dad give your mum £400
Fam.
every
Allowance. I said this
Did
all the time.
your dad-
Allowance. Are you a child?
Did he give your mum £400?
I'm sorry, but you can't claim feminism and then be making.
Or they're both working together. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You
I think
can't
that's bullshit,
you can't
man.
scream feminism and then be asking for some dumb shit like this.
Yeah,
Bro,
Because if I'm giving you 4 bills a month, yeah, I'm
What do
acting
you want?
different.
Do you want to be independent or do you like? Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
You know what it
Like
is?
keep the same energy
You know what it
across
is?
all grounds.
You have to remember that a lot of these people, they've got a screw loose. they don't want equality. They
No, they
want
don't.
anything that benefits them.
Themselves,
Yeah,
If
that's
they
it.
didn't have to work and they could dictate what they wanted,
They'll do it.
they will take it. They'll take that opportunity.
They'll do it.
They'll take the best of all worlds.
4 bills.
In this day and age, bro.
Why-
For what though?
Why
That's
should someone give you 4 bills? Why should anyone give you 4 bills a month? Why?
bro.
If it was okay, what if it was like back in the day, like let's say like World War I times or whatever.
Even then.
when women weren't really working, they were more
Yeah.
like classed as like housewives. Would it be acceptable then?
I think
I could see it being more acceptable
I
then
think
as
if,
than now
if you're not working as a wife, so if your husband has said, I don't want you to
to work. Yeah, do be a housewife.
I
do
think
that and I'll give you something.
you're in your rights to ask for a fee.
Yeah.
Because
I don't think you're in your rights.
I think you're in your rights because, for example, let's say this man leaves you
Yeah, that's true.
and now you've got nothing.
Yeah,
You've got no money. So I think you're within your rights to ask.
But you don't have to. You don't have, not that you choose how much he gives you. He can decide how much he wants to give you.
I mean, you both decide it
or you
between
can both
yourselves.
decide, yeah.
Yeah.
But in this day and age, when women are working and earning more,
But yeah,
earning more
this
than
day and age,
than
when
guys,
people are
come on,
working,
bruv. Things have changed, man.
Then yeah, man, I don't see a point.
Yeah, man. There's a lot more accessibility to
We have-
making
we have-
money from both genders.
You
Isn't
have to remember,
man.
if a man tells a woman, oh, he doesn't want her to work, then he should.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
yeah, that's
reward her
that's
for that.
different.
Do you know what I mean? That's a different story, and I believe that. Yeah, £400 is even light for that.
Yeah.
But if a woman's working,
Bro, if your P's ain't up, yeah, don't be asking no girl she don't need to work, fam.
In it.
If your P's aren't up, your P's have to be up,
bro, in this day and age, you've got to be up there to be selling.
Even
Because there's fully big high earners and both of them
Yeah,
working.
are working.
I feel like even in this day and age, with how like a lot of things are expensive and stuff, yeah, like everyone you want your partner to work anyway. Like
No matter
it's
what.
ideal for you and your partner to be working together, and both people should have jobs and whatnot. And maybe like in the future, if one wants to retire early, obviously by that time, obviously that person probably got a lot of money that's saved up and stuff. Maybe they got like outside ventures, businesses that they want to do and leave their 9 to 5 and stuff. Then yeah, maybe one person can kind of stop working. But I think it's definitely now, anyway, me personally, I feel it's essential that both partners is ideal to be working or doing something, not that one should just be chilling and then the other. Because things are too expensive now. Look at mortgages, all that kind of stuff. You think one person could do it by themselves.
Not in this day
And in
and
this
age.
day and age, like 2 people need to be doing it.
And
doing
if
it together.
if you're young, you're healthy, you're fit, like why
not, fam? Why not? Why not work?
Even if you don't have to work, why not?
Yeah, why not work, bro?
Or do something to like.
or generate.
Why
some
would you
sort of
just sit at
income,
home
bruv. Yeah.
and just like
Chilling.
not trying to make any P?
Collect peas, fam. Just be collecting money.
Yeah, man.
Like you're a child,
Yeah,
like
man.
Chris said.
I mean, now it's very different. Like.
I mean,
you
like,
need to.
it depends, innit? I just feel like the conversation is subjective. Like different people are in different stages. of their
Yeah,
life.
it's true. It's
Do
true.
you know what I mean? So
I think it's all about communication and coming to an agreement.
yeah,
If you and your partner are both fine with it, so be it. Like,
Yeah, of course.
Don't listen to what XYZ is saying on Twitter.
Do what makes you happy.
Make your own decision. Don't listen to this girl because this girl's gonna make your boyfriend, your husband leave you, bro.
Yeah.
boy.
And some of the things I see on Twitter, like some of the advice and some of the comments that I see, it's just like
Damn,
that.
bro,
It's just
please.
nonsense, bro.
and it goes back to what we were discussing
Damn, bro.
a few episodes ago about like mental health and how we have to deal with that now. Like that's part of it. That's do you know what I mean? That's the access to information
But what's
that we
funny is
have
that-
in front of us now.
What's funny is that people listen.
Yeah, of
Some
course.
people listen to that. And
Yeah,
that's like, right,
yeah,
maybe-
because if you see like 10k or 5k people retweeting or liking it,
Maybe
man,
they're right.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah, exactly.
Maybe they're right.
It poses
Bro, do you
that
know what it
question
is?
in your
What?
mind.
Do you know what it is? People have decent jobs. They're earning over 30k. They go on Twitter. Everyone's apparently 60k projected, 100k next year.
And some of that I don't even believe that, to be fair.
Bro,
But that's what. Do you know what I mean? That's
they're
the perception
projected
that's out
100k
there.
next year.
Out there.
You're now looking at your position
Like,
thinking,
bro, like, what job are they doing?
Bro, I saw a
Some
tweet
people are lying,
one
some people are
time.
lying, you know?
I saw a tweet one time, yeah, and it was just like, how much would you like to be earning by the age of 25, innit?
bro, some of the numbers.
Be
yeah.
realistic.
Oh
Be
my
realistic,
word.
man.
I was seeing 80 bags. I was seeing.
Realistic,
I was just
bruv.
like, bro, like.
Do you want to work unless you work for NASA or something?
There's nothing wrong with having that ambition.
Of course not. Of course not.
But let's keep it real. The majority of us
I'm not earning.
I won't earn over
80K,
30k by
nah,
25,
nah,
innit?
there's no
You
way.
come out of uni when you're what, 21, innit? That's the average, 21, 22, and then you've got 3 years to make 80k.
80k.
On top of
I
that,
mean-
you want to get a mortgage, you want to settle down, you got things that you want to do.
Yeah, to
man,
achieve.
it's bullshit, man.
People want to
It's not
make
everyone.
80k,
There's
get hench, start their business.
To be fair,
Grow a beard.
there's the few people that are on
yeah,
that,
that can do
but
that,
it's
yeah.
definitely the majority.
Yeah,
it's
nah.
only like there's a few.
If it
people
was
that
the
are lucky to have
majority,
that
then
kind of-
flipping that, then
and
what kind of
I'm
world-
just saying wrong, bruv. I need to think. Do you know what I mean?
what kind of world where everybody earns 80k?
That it goes back
The
to the
world
mental
don't
health
work
thing
like
like Joe said, because we're most of us
Actually.
are in a decent position to be able to live and sustain ourselves, but for the expectation of others and what we think other people think of us,
Yeah.
You want to do.
you want
most.
to do certain things to kind of
Look.
push the boundaries.
Yeah.
You want to buy that new watch.
Oh, yeah.
You want to buy that new car. You want
Yeah.
to move into that expensive home,
Yeah.
and things like that is what's gonna cause you problems in the long run if you can't
Yeah.
afford that
If you can't
lifestyle.
afford it, yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Stick to your lane.
Because bro, when you, it's mad.
Stick to your lane.
It's mad. I know.
Stick in your lane.
Stay in
Stay in your lane.
Stay in your
Bro,
lane.
it's mad.
Yeah.
You just gotta work on making yourself better.
Yeah,
That's it.
definitely.
When you start looking at what
Other people are doing.
next man's doing, you see the next man's watch, and then now you're getting rattled. You don't know he's more depressed than you are.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
true.
Do you know what I mean?
It's true. It's true.
And now you're trying to achieve what he's achieving. Have you ever done that? You must have done that, where you've been thinking, oh, when I get this, my life is going to be set.
Bro. I was saying that to one of my boys the other day. I was like, there's bare things that in, like, let's say from a kid that I thought by now, I would want to achieve, and loads of things that I have done, but that don't bring you
It don't
legit
bring you the
like
joy, man.
the joy or happiness or whatever. All it does is then it's like, wow, what else? What next?
That's
Next?
it.
For real,
Always
because
All
you
it
know,
does is just add
because you know,
more
I was
pressure.
thinking, it's thinking like, oh, like, you know, you're thinking like, oh yeah, okay, married, you got a house now, you got a kid, like life is
Life is
calm.
done.
Yeah.
There's still more things you want to achieve.
Yeah, of course.
Cause I used to feel like, right, yeah, okay, yeah, man's got a crib, man's married, man's got a kid. Like, there's nothing else I want to. Do you know what I mean? And then you kind of think like, well, hold on, there's bare things I want to do. Like, you want to do another thing. Do you know what I mean? You want to
Yeah.
get more properties or win. Do you know what I mean? So it's like it's never ending kind
The
of thing,
horizon
which is
never
kind of
comes.
good to
Yeah.
be fair.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
It's good to have that, but then at the same time, you gotta also just be mindful, like.
I think it's how you do it.
Yeah, and it's not that you
Why- I
bank
think it's
all
why
you do it. Yeah, your agenda
you don't
behind
bank
it, yeah.
all your happiness and
Yeah.
all your like literally all your joy in those things
Yeah,
because
Yeah, man. When you learn not to impress people, that's when you've won really.
For real,
Yeah,
for real,
yeah,
for real.
yeah.
And
You
because
get content
some
with
people,
what you have as
fam,
well.
some people are killing themselves because they see stuff on Instagram or social media and stuff. Like this guy's doing bits. I need to rush and do bare bits as well.
bits as
Fam,
well,
take your
yeah.
time, man.
Take your time
Take your time.
Take your time, man.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
work.
chill, like,
work.
take
Do
your
your
time,
work,
don't-
but work within
Work
your
smart.
means.
for real, man.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
do it at your own time. Just because you see this person driving or whatever. Damn, oh yeah, no, I gotta do it in the short. Fam, if it's gonna take you this time, stick to your lane
Yeah, man.
and just
Stay in
like
your lane
focus
still.
on your own. Do you know what I mean?
Definitely.
Comparisons, bro.
Like sometimes some people like what I do sometimes, like if I see this person, I've heard this person's got like this person's got a new job now, he's doing bits that I can see how that can motivate me to want to do more, but I won't let it affect me the way like I won't make it like make me
Sad,
look down like
yeah,
oh man
yeah.
this guy's doing better than me
Yeah.
and I'm just here and I'm gonna be depressed.
Yeah.
Okay, right, this guy's doing sick. Alright, no, yeah, okay, let me see if I can try and do something as well. Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
But I'll do it in my own time. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Kind of thing. So
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
it depends on how you react to it.
The big one I've seen a lot is people working in decent paying jobs, like they're earning decent money, but they hate their jobs.
Yeah.
100%.
But in order to maintain a lifestyle and an image, they continually work these jobs.
Yeah.
And you have to remember, bro, you spend a large chunk of your life in the workplace. So if you don't like where you're working, bro, you're unhappy for most of your life, for a long time of your life.
Like most people spend much longer at their workplace than they do at home.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Across a week. So if you're within an environment that doesn't make you happy, or it's causing you to feel a certain type of way, and it's because it's gonna reflect everything else that you do. Do you know what I mean? It's gonna reflect your relationships with your family, with your friends, and etc. If looking saucy for the gram is more important to you, then good luck to you, boy.
If you told me that I'd be willing to take a pay cut in a job 5 years ago even, I would have looked at you bare funny, like
A what?
a pay cut in a job. I would have looked at you bare funny. But
What does this mean?
when you work in certain places and you're doing certain things, you're thinking like, raw, like I would be happier working somewhere I like for 5k less.
For less, yeah.
Peace of mind, isn't it?
Peace of mind. Peace of mind is important, man. You see, bro, most of the people that I see that are the happiest, they're not working in the biggest corporations or earning the most money. They're just doing their thing. They're wearing their top man trainers.
They're just enjoying their life, man.
They're just enjoying, bro. They go barbecues. They go out to Cornwall. Little things like that, man.
Caravans and shit.
All them things. And they're just always happy.
Butlins.
Happy, man.
Butlins with the family.
Yeah, man. Oh, bro.
Butlins enjoying themselves. Some of them are killing themselves to go Dubai, bro.
Some of the biggest pressures come from your own family.
Yeah.
That's the maddest thing as well.
For real. So your cousin is doing this, you're there?
You're there. Eating burger,
Eating chicken and
playing games.
The Cruise Podcast.